Hello, fourth graders. This is Mr. Headington. I am bringing you your week 2 lesson for health. Trying out some new technology. I haven't done the Screencastify before, so let's see how it works. If you got into the slideshow and it said click on Mr. Headington's Bitmoji, you would have clicked on that and gotten to the link to see the video. First thing we're going to talk about in week 2 is what does it mean to be healthy. If you're looking at these pictures, it'll give you a few hints. You might already know what good things you need to do to stay healthy. Even though you know what you should do, sometimes you have to make really good choices each day to be healthy, not just knowing what to do. Next thing I want you to think of when we're talking about health is, actually I want you to forget about health right now and think about math. Your teachers over the years probably have taught you about the different shapes. I'm assuming you know that's a triangle. I want you to ignore all the dotted lines and the little green part and all the letters and only look at this solid line for the triangle and tell me what kind of triangle it is. Is it A, a right triangle, B, an isosceles triangle, C, an equilateral triangle, or D, an acute triangle? I'll give you a few seconds to think. If you said C, equilateral triangle, you were correct. Equal, even though it's not spelled the same way as we think of equal, means same. Lateral means sides, so it means all three sides are the same. What does it have to do with health? This. The health triangle is a combination of 3 parts. Health is a process of making wise choices for ourselves. It is more than just taking care of your body. Health is a measure of these 3 parts. Physical health is taking care of your body, which would be getting exercise and eating right and going for your checkups and things like that, brushing your teeth, getting enough sleep. Those all kind of relate to that. But then mental health and social health are also important parts of being healthy. Your guidance counselors and maybe your parents and your teachers and your coaches and anybody that helps with your mental health and social health. And you can help yourself on these too. Mental health has to do with how you think about yourself. Do you have a positive outlook? Do you think that you're good at certain things? Doesn't mean you have to brag and be the best at everything. But people that have trouble with mental health sometimes are always putting themselves down or they feel sad about themselves and things like that. Social health, this has to do with how you get along with other people, your family, your friends, your teachers, your classmates, your teammates, your coaches, anybody you come in contact with. If you have a good social health part of that, you probably are doing just fine. If you're having trouble, I was a very shy kid when I was little, so I had trouble with my social health a little bit. Watch the video down here. It explains a little bit more about the health triangle. Then we'll move on to this slide where what does it mean to be healthy? Well, health is just a combination of physical, mental, and emotional and social well-being. And wellness is another word you might hear related to health, which is being healthy means having a balanced health triangle and a state of well-being. Watch this video right here. It's kind of a neat one to think about how we teach you in Fayette about why you should do certain skills in order to be able to play certain things. We can also relate it to why do you have to learn about eating healthy and so on, so you can make good choices for being what we call health literate. Finally, actually not finally, but one of the things I want you to think about, I have 6 kind of make-believe people here, and you'll be able to see them in the slideshow better, but I want you to look through and see if you can pick out which of these 6, here's the first 3, one of those 6 people has the best overall balanced triangle. Remember, it's got to have physical health, got to have mental health, and it's got to have social health things to it that they do. And I'm not going to say there's a right or wrong answer, but every year when we do this in class, there's 1 or 2 of these 6 people that always stick out as being the healthiest. Finally, last thing I have for you in your assignment in Seesaw is this individual health survey. You're going to answer yes or no to each of these questions. You can either circle it or whatever. There's 5 for physical health, 5 for mental health, and 5 for social health. And then total up your numbers down here. So you'll have something out of 5, something out of 5, something out of 5, and your total score of 15. And then answer the couple of questions here at the end to think about what kind of things might be choices you make to make yourself be healthier. So that's it for this week's lesson. And you can find all this in your Seesaw stuff there too.